Hey guys, Lunar here and welcome back to another Playerunknown's Battleground video. And today we have the patch notes and more info on the test server which is available right now. So we're going to go over all that, but first, as always, if you find the video helpful, smash the like button and let's get into it. The test server is back. This time around they're planning to run the test for 3 days. Depending on how the test goes, they may decide to extend it further. The test includes both the Miramar and Erengal maps, just to test the matchmaking system before bringing Miramar to the live servers. That means whenever you select a queue, the game will randomly drop you into one of two possible maps. And after they've done testing the matchmaking system, they may adjust the map settings again, but eventually map selection will come to Xbox One. The test schedule then, for day 1, which is May the 5th and May the 6th, you can play from 5 AM to 11 PM Pacific time, which is 2 AM to 8 AM Central European time. For day 2, it's 8 AM until 11 PM, and it's 5 PM until 8 AM Central European time. On day 3, it's 8 AM till 11 PM, or 5 PM till 8 AM on Central European time on May the 7th and 8th. Now, one of the biggest changes this time around is you'll be able to play solo, duo, and squad in third-person perspective, and you'll also be able to play squad in first-person as well. So there's a lot more available than there was in the first test server. For now, they're only opening the first-person server on squads. This is because they're concerned about splitting the matchmaking pool up too much. If it turns out that they have enough players on the test server, they'll consider opening up first-person for both solo and duos. So that's all the information for the test server. Let's go on to the patch notes then, and there's a bunch of changes that they've added to the game. Starting off with the setting menu changes, game settings are now grouped up by category. Colorblind setting has been added, and crosshair settings have been added also. Added a new slider interface, added an option to adjust strength of game controller vibration, added an option to set dead zone for left analog stick. Aim acceleration can now be completely disabled to 0. Those of you who previously set it to 0 may want to set it to 1 to preserve the feeling from previous patches, because of course aim acceleration before, although it says 0, wasn't actually fully off. The game controller function guide has been updated as well. Next, the scopes have been changed to be more realistic. The field of view of them has been expanded, added a parallax effect when moving weapons quickly, and added vignetting, which is darker edges, chromatic aberration, which is color difference caused by light refraction, and distortion effects on the edge of all the scopes. Out of game menus and user experience improvements then, the cancel matchmaking user interface has been improved. You can now cancel matchmaking by holding the X button on any screen except the setting menu. They have improved the user interface that includes the matchmaking is in progress. Progress time is now displayed. When a match is found, a countdown will appear. Transition speed between menus has been increased. 2 new menu items have been added, customization and store. To get to a box, go to store and then crates. To open the box you've received, go to my items in store. On test servers, the number of boxes that can be purchased per week has been increased significantly, up to 100. After launching the game, a single simplified loading screen pops up before the lobby appears, instead of many different screens. A few more miscellaneous changes then. Emotes have been added. Emote user interface will show up if you press the LB and RB buttons at the same time. Choose an emote with the right analog stick and press down with the right stick to use the selected emote. They've added contextual on-screen pop-ups that explain button functions, added new grenade hit effect and animation, and they've also removed the grenade knockback effect for player characters when dealing non-lethal damage. If players are killed by a grenade, they'll still be knocked back. Finally, guys, there are some bug fixes. There was a bug causing players to sometimes get stuck in a leaning position caused by going prone while leaning, and that's now fixed. Fixed an issue causing punching to slow down movement while sprinting. Players can no longer see through walls by going prone near houses with stone steps on Miramar. In spectator mode, water sounds sometimes inappropriately continued after changing perspective. This has now been fixed. And finally, when preparing to throw grenades, the projected visualization no longer inappropriately penetrates through objects. And that is the whole list of bug fixes and changes in the new patch notes for the second phase of the test server. Solo, squads and duos are now available for both Erengal and Miramar maps, which are available on the test server. A bunch of new settings have been added, scopes have been improved, emotes have been added, all of which you can test right now. and you can submit any bugs to the bug bounty program, which is also available as well. And I will post a link to that in the description. But that is it for this video. Let me know what you think about all these changes in the comments below. I'm sure you will have a lot to say. I will of course keep you guys up to date on any more info on the game over the next few days, so make sure to turn on notifications to get notified with new vids as soon as they are out. But guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time with more Battleground videos. Peace out.